It could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard.
Hey Flossy Slay Gang, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be doing a purple glitter slay look. It's a very dramatic eye look. If you would like to see how I got this look, keep on watching, but don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Okay, let's get right into it. I already have my eyebrows already done, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to conceal them to get them nice and sharp. Excuse my zooming in and zooming out. I'm concealing them, and I'm bringing the concealer down to my eyelid because that's going to help as a base. And I'm actually doing it in a patting motion to get the product on there. So you're not going to sweep it across. You're going to get it where you want it and then pat it. It helps the concealer set and be more opaque. All right, on to the other eye. And right here, I'm using the Anastasia concealer brush. I'm not sure if she has a number for it, but it's the only brush that she has for concealer. And I'm going to do the top. Get those brows nice and sharp and clean. And as you can see on the top, I used a concealer that was much closer to my skin complexion and not so bright. So that will be easier to blend in with your foundation. All right, let's blend that out so it doesn't show through the foundation. Let's make sure we don't have a unibrow. Alrighty, and once again, I'm going to pat that concealer down. I'm setting that with a translucent powder. Alrighty. Okay, so now we're going to start on the eyeshadow, and I'm adding a purple, a nice deep purple to the crease. I'm going to pat it in a patting motion just to get it on there, and then you'll see me blend it out. So I'm patting and swiping, going back and forth between those two motions just to get the color payoff that I want. Okay, so as you can see, I built the color up by patting. Whatever you do to one eye, make sure you do to the other eye. All right, patting, 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 and swiping and patting. When you pat the color on, you get much more color payoff. The color becomes nice and opaque. I'm going to take a fluffier blending brush and I'm going to buff that purple out with a fuchsia deep pink color. I don't have the exact color that I use for that, and that's because this palette that I've had it for a while, and I actually built the palette, so I don't exactly know what shade that is. But you're going to blend that purple out with that pink. Go back into your purple to deepen that up again to make sure you didn't lose any color. All right, and once again, you go back into that pink and blend that. Now I'm going to put a darker purple that's almost like a deep violet into the crease to deepen the crease up some more. Okay, I just switched brushes to get a nice precise look that I want and color placement. As you can see right here, I'm showing you this new Makeup Revolution cut crease base. And that thing I just did there, that technique is if you want to do a cut crease, put a little bit on your lid and look straight up. It will allow you to know just how far to go up for your cut crease. I'm using the concealer brush to do that, to carve that crease out. And take your time with this part. This part can be very, very, very tricky. So you want to take your time. And if you mess up, you can just go back and buff the product out. It's almost like an eraser. Alrighty, so this is a semi-cut creases, and we're not going to go all the way to the end. I'm just fixing up the edges and getting it how I want, nice and crispy, and buffing out the side into that darker eyeshadow. I'm going to go back and put that darker eyeshadow to blend that out. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put a iridescent light lavender on the lid. This color is our color base for our glitter. And as you can see, I'm using a flat eyeshadow brush to get that color up there because I want to make sure I'm not getting it where I don't want it, above that cut crease. And I'm going to put a deeper purple to meet that darker lavender color. Just to give us some color contrast underneath our glitter. And right there, that's the Inglot gel eyeliner, the darkest eyeliner ever. I'm going to line my eyes first. I'm using that as well as the Wet n Wild liner. And I'm just going to eyeline that first just so that I don't get any glitter on that part, because it's much harder to line your eyes when you put the glitter on first. And that's all you see me doing here. I'm using the liquid eyeliner just to give more precision. All right, it's glitter time. The glitter I'm going to be using today, one is from the Ben Nye collection, and the other one is from Glitmetics. So the darker one is the Ben Nye, and then the other one you'll see me put on is the Glitmetics glitter. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Alrighty, on to the face. I'm putting my primers down, getting my skin ready for my foundation. Of course, I'm going to make little crazy faces. The foundation I'm going to be using today is the Kat Von D in Deep Neutral. And I'm using that in my T-zone as of right now. And we're going to put that all over the face. Don't forget the neck. We don't want to look like we have a mask on. Alrighty. Make sure if you're blending with a brush, you take your time. You blend, you blend, you blend, you blend, you blend, because you don't want to see any streaks in your foundation. Now this is the Black Opal and Black Walnut. Contouring the face. And right here, I'm using the LA Girl concealer. The shade I'm using right here is Almond and Fawn mixed together. Okay, so now that we got that done, it's time to blend it all out. And right now I'm blending that in and pressing that into the skin with a buffer brush. And I'm going to go back in with my flat top foundation brush just to blend that in. You don't want any harsh lines, harsh edges. After that, I'm blending in my contour. Take your time. The contour can be very tricky. You want to make sure you don't blend it down to where you have a 5 o'clock shadow. I'm going to set my concealer with the Sasha Cosmetics Banana Powder. And right there you see me using a disposable sponge. Okay. And right here, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier in medium deep. This is her medium deep translucent powder, just to set the rest of my face and also buff away that Sasha. And right here is the Sephora pressed powder in Toffee. And I'm just going to wipe away the under eye just so that we don't get any flashback. And right here is my Ruby Kiss mineral powder that I'm showing you. I'm also going to blend my contour in with that powder just to make it a little bit more defined. All right, for the under eye, I'm going to, the same colors I put on the top, I'm going to put on the bottom. Right here, you see me going in with that purple. Wiping away any fallout. Take your time, take your time. Yes, this video is sped up, but take your time. And now I'm going to go in with that pink right underneath that purple. And right here is my LA Girl Slide Gel Liner. I'm going to set that gel liner with some black eyeshadow with a flat top, well, a flat shader brush. And we're going to add some highlight. That highlight right there is the Wet n Wild Crown of My Glory. I love, love, love this highlight. We're going to pat it on the nose, make that more pronounced, like I have a little button nose. We're lining the lips right here. And the liner I'm using is Chestnut from MAC. And the lipstick that I'm wearing right here is the Maybelline 450. I'm not sure of the name of it, but I know it's number 450. And we're going to spray our face with the Mario Badescu facial spray, I think it's called. And that's in the Cucumber Aloe. And there you have it.
That's a real one in your reflection, without a follow, without a mission. Pipe up, pipe.